Hello students, today we will do class 8, chapter 9, algebraic expression and identities, and today we are solving exercise 9.1. Our first question is identify the terms and their coefficients for each of the following expressions, and these are the expressions which are given to us. We have to find out the terms and then their coefficients. As you can see, terms, there are two terms. This is one term and this is second term. These plus and minus signs differentiate terms. So in the first part we have two terms. So we will make columns, and here we are writing terms, and in the another column we are writing their coefficients, right? So in first expression we have two terms. Which are two terms? This is our first term and this is our second term. So the terms are 5xy z square and minus 3zy. There are two terms. We put a comma and write down that we have these two terms. Now the thing is, we have to write down their coefficient. Coefficient is this numerical value. The numerical value of this first term is 5. So the coefficient is 5 for the first term. And for the second term, the coefficient is minus 3. This sign will also be included with the numerical value. So the coefficient for the second term, this is one expression. There are two terms. This is one term, this is second term. Coefficient of the first term is 5. Coefficient of the second term is minus 3. Right? In the second expression, this is our second expression, 1 plus x square. There are two signs which are differentiating the terms. So we have total three terms. And the terms are, first it is a constant, another is x, and the third is x square. Because the positive sign is there, so we are writing without sign, which is understood it's a positive number. And the coefficients are, here the coefficient is 1. Numerical value of x is 1, so it is again 1. Numerical value of x square is also 1. So the coefficient of all the three terms is 1, 1 and 1. In the third expression, again we have 1, 2 and 3 terms. First term is 4x square y square. Second term is minus 4x square y square z square. And the third term is z square. So here we have three terms, right? This is first term, this is second term, and this is the third term. And the coefficient, that means the numerical value of this first term is 4. So we write down it is 4. The second term numerical value, that is the coefficient. Coefficient is this numerical value. It is a minus 4, negative value minus 4. And third term is z square, and the numerical value means it is 1. Plus 1 or 1, both are same thing. Fourth expression, we have 3 minus pq plus qr minus rp. That means we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 terms in total, which are 3 minus pq, qr or plus qr and minus rp. Plus sign, if you will not write, it is understood, but negative sign you have to write down. And the coefficient of this first term is 3. Second term, it is minus pq, that means it is minus 1. Third term is qr, that means it is plus 1. And the last term is minus rp, that is it is minus 1. So these are the coefficients for these terms. Next is x by 2 plus y by 2 minus xy. Three terms are there, which are x by 2, then y by 2 and then minus xy. And their coefficients are, as I said earlier, coefficient means the numerical value. That means you have to leave the variable and write down the numerical value. If we leave x here, numerical value left is 1 by 2. So the numerical value, that means the coefficient of x by 2 is 1 by 2. Similarly, coefficient of y by 2 is also 1 by 2. And the coefficient of minus xy is minus 1. So the numerical coefficients are 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and minus 1. Third one is 3 terms are there, first, second and third, right? And the terms are minus 0.38 A, then minus 0.6 AB, and the third one is 0.5 B, right? And the coefficients are, first is coefficient for the first term is 0.3, for the second term is minus 0.6, and for the last term is 0.5. So here also three coefficients are there, right? So this way you can write down the terms and the coefficients. Now we will do question 2 of exercise 9.1, and the question is classify the following polynomials as monomial, right? Then binomial and the trinomial. We have to classify given expressions as a monomial, binomial and trinomial. As you know, monomial means expression having one term. Binomial is expression having two terms, and trinomial is expression having three terms, right? And above the three terms, any expression is given, we name them as a polynomial. There is a second part which polynomials do not fit in any of these three categories. Means they are not, if there are more than three terms, then we write down that they do not fit in this category, like in monomial, binomial and trinomial, because they are generally called polynomial. Okay, so polynomial are the expressions which are having more than three terms, right? So they ask you which are monomial, binomial, trinomial. We will see our first part, which is x plus y. So here we have two terms, x and y. They both are positive terms. There are two terms, x and y. So we categorize as it is a binomial. Binomial means two-term expression, and this is a two-term expression, so it is a binomial. Now we have another expression which is a single term, 1000, a constant. There is no variable, it's called a constant, a single term. Because it is a single term, so it is differentiated as monomial. This is our monomial, right? Next is we have x plus x cube plus x3 plus x4. Here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 terms are there. 4 terms means more than 3 terms, we give them a general name, so it is called a polynomial. For more than 3 terms, we use our general word polynomial, and this is answer for the second part also, which do not fit in any of these categories. So this is this do not fit in given 3 categories. Okay, because they have asked us, so we have to answer this also. Okay, now we see our fourth expression. Here we have 3 terms, 7y and 5x. So this is our trinomial, because it has 3 terms, right? In fifth part, we have 2y minus 3y square. That means 2 terms are there. One term is 2y, another term is minus 3y square. So with 2 terms expression, it is called binomial. Next is 2y minus 3y square plus 4y3. That means here we have 1, 2 and 3 terms, and 3 terms means it is a trinomial. This is a trinomial, right? Here also we have 5x minus 4y plus 3xy. That means 3 terms are there, so it is also a trinomial. Now our next question is add the following. Okay, and we have 3 expressions. All these 3 are binomials. So we are using column method. That means we will write down first expression, then write down second expression below the first expression. But we have to keep in mind the variable which are same. Like this is BC and this is BC. This BC will come below this variable BC, not below this. This is CA, it is not same as AB, this is CA, so and no variable like CA in first expression, so we will write down this separately, not below this AB, because they are not same. Okay. Third expression is CA minus AB. CA already we have a expression, so this will come below this CA, and minus AB already we have, it will come below AB. At the remaining places, if you want, you can put 0. Now we will add them. 0 minus CA is minus CA, and minus CA plus CA is 0 because they will cross each other. Minus BC plus BC 0, and 0 is 0 again. This is AB plus 0 gives you AB, and AB minus AB is 0. So the final answer is 0 here, right? So this way we will add, and we are using column method. Now again we have three expressions. We write down first expression, which is A minus B plus AB. Second expression, B minus C plus BC. B will come below this B, but minus C will come in separate column, and then plus BC also separate because we do not have in first expression. Then C minus A plus AC. C we have earlier already, and minus A, yes, we have already, plus AC we do not have, so it will come in separate column. At the remaining places, if you want to put down zeros, you can do, or if you don't want to do, you can do like this also, that is also fine. Otherwise you can put 0 in the remaining places like this. Now I am adding this. 0 plus AC is AC. 0 plus BC plus 0 is BC. 0 minus C plus C is 0. AB plus 0 is AB. Minus B plus B 0 is again 0. A plus 0 minus A is 0. So the final answer which we have is AB plus BC plus AC. Rest are 0. Okay. Now we have next again 3 trinomials and 2 expressions are there. We will write down this first. 2p square q square minus 3pq and plus 4. Second expression we will write down below this. It is 5 which will come below 4. Plus 7pq below pq, that is it is plus 7pq, and minus 3p square q square below this 2p square q square. So it is minus 3p square q square. Now we will add them. 4 plus 5 is 9. Minus 3pq plus 7pq. We will use our rules of integers. That means this will give us 4pq plus 4pq. 2p square q square minus 3p square q square gives us minus 1p square q square, or directly minus p square q square. So this is our answer. Answer is minus p square q square plus 4pq and plus 9 is the answer. Right. Now is fourth part. We have L square plus m square. Next is m square plus n square. So m square will come below m square and n square will come separately. N square plus L square, n square will come here, and L square already we have, it will come below L square. Okay, and at the remaining places, as I said earlier, you can place 0. Now we have three expressions. Next is 2lm. No expression like 2lm. So it will come here 2lm plus 2mn plus 2nn. And if you want to put down zeros there, you can do, or if you don't want, you leave this and continue. But I am placing 0 to make you understand easily. That's why I have placed 0. Okay. See, 0002 NL is 2 NL. 0002 MN is 2 MN. 0002 LM is 2 LM. N square and N square, rest are 0, 2 N square. M square and M square, rest are 0, 2 M square. And L square and L square, 2 L square. So this is our answer. Right. Our next question is question 4. First part, subtract 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12 from 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. That means we have to subtract this expression from this expression. It means this expression, which is after the word from, is bigger and it will come first. So first we arrange both the expressions in column and then we will do subtraction. And this you have to keep clear in your mind that which expression would come first. The expression which is coming after the word from, that will come first. So we have 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. This expression will come first. And below this I am writing this first expression, and it is 4a which will come below 12a. Minus 7ab below ab. Plus 3b below 5b. And plus 12 below this constant, minus 3. There is one important point when we are doing subtraction, that is change of sign. When we are doing subtraction, we have to change sign of the second expression. Understood? And when we do subtraction, we will consider those change sign. How to change? See, this is plus 12, it will become minus 12. Okay. This is plus 3b, it will become minus 3b. We are changing sign and we will consider those sign now. Minus 7ab, minus will change into plus. And this is no sign, that means it is a plus, so it will change into minus. Okay. You can rewrite this expression also. And if I rewrite, so what will happen? First will remain same. We are rewrite, then it will come 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3, and this will come. So we will use change sign. That means it is minus 12. This is minus 3b. This is plus 7ab. And this is minus 4a. And now we will do rules of addition. Because subtraction, with that point is important, change of sign. That we have changed, now we can do use the rules of addition. So minus 3 minus 12 is minus 15. Plus 5b minus 3b plus 2b. Minus 9ab plus 7ab minus 2ab. And 12a minus 4a is 8a. So this is our answer. We have done subtraction. We have changed the sign, and then we have rewritten these expressions with their change sign and then use the rules of addition. Understood? Similarly, we are doing second part. Again we have subtract this from this. From this means this expression will come first. So we have 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx and plus 10xyz. This will come below this. This is 3xy below here, 3xy plus 5yz, 5yz and minus 7zx and no expression, no term with xyz, so 0. Important point, when we are doing subtraction, we have change of sign. Change of sign means this will make no change, but we are making it minus. This is minus, make it plus. This is plus, make it minus. This is plus, make it minus. Okay. Now we are rewriting. So it will come 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xyz, and no change whether we write plus 0 or minus 0, no problem. This is plus 7zx, this is minus 5yz, minus change, and this is also minus 3xy. Now doing rules of addition as we did in addition, same way it is 0 will be subtracted, will give no change, so it will remain 10xyz. Minus 2zx and plus 2zx is plus 5zx. Minus 2yz minus 5yz minus 7yz. 5xy minus 3xy, 2xy. So this is our answer. I hope you understood how to do subtraction. One important point. First, though, how to arrange them, that is important. And this point only we do when we are doing subtraction, change of sign. And after changing the sign, if you are comfortable, you can do using these change sign, you can do addition here also. Because after the changing sign, we are using the rules of addition only. If you are comfortable, you can do here also. And if you are not comfortable, you can rewrite them. First expression will remain same. Second way, write down with the change of sign and then solve it. Okay.